Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to another coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, June 18th, 2017. Surprisingly, they sticked to the weather forecast. And yeah, this was good. This was really good because, oh, there's once again a creeper. A creeper hiding in front of my hedge. Clever girl indeed. Now I have to deny that creeper. Alright, very nice. Creeper has been denied. So I am safe again, and I'm still super amazed by my constantly changing pond. The pond is constantly freezing and thawing, and just so this is cool. This is, ooh dear, it's slippery. This is very interesting. But yeah, so they stick to the weather forecast, which is nice, as they predicted temperatures around 22 to 23 centigrade. Sure, that's not really what I prefer, but it's much better than 27 to 30 centigrade or something crazy like this. So yeah, it was nice to cool down a bit, to relax a bit. Unfortunately, the next week will start with temperatures above 30 centigrade, so I'm not looking forward to the start of the next week, especially as I have to sit once again in the lab. So I guess this will be quite hot in the lab, and I hope my participants will survive playing the VR version of my game and using the HTC Vive, because I don't know how the Vive feels when you have to use it in such a demanding environment. Oh dear, this will be a thing. This will be a thing indeed. And yeah, the reason why I am talking about this weather forecasting is because they frequently are wrong. They frequently predict, hey, we will get some colder temperatures in 3 days or so from now on, and once we are at this point, they completely change their mind and they change back to, okay, the sun will shine all day long and we will have super hot temperatures. So yeah, screw you, Sebbi, just screw you. We are just messing with you. Oh, I'm out of cobblestone. That's not a surprise. I think I have to... do I have some cobblestone left in my mountain home? Might be the case. Otherwise, I have to continue with my mining activities, with my branch mining, in the hope that I can find some diamonds, which would be just fantastic. But yeah, what do I want to say? Oh yes, they constantly change the weather forecast, and all the time I think, hooray, it will get colder, we will get some rain, and then no rain. New recipes unlocked. Check your recipe book. Oh dear, this chicken. Yeah, and I'm super happy. Hooray, we will get rain, we will get colder temperatures, but no, we just changed our mind. We are very sorry, but you have to continue to endure those crazy hot temperatures. So that's all the time a disappointment. But well, yeah, I wanted to discuss this topic because I'm not really into climate science. Well, not really, or weather forecast in general. Well, I know how to read a weather forecast. I know how weather in general works, but I just wanted to ask, is maybe due to this stupid global warming the problem that the current weather forecast models aren't working anymore? Are there now other variables, other effects that are not taken into account by the existing weather forecast models? So this may be a reason why they so often have to change their minds, because I mean it's just 3 days, so yeah, I just wonder about this, and this is really an interesting thing. So, but yeah, this I think the main problems are of course global warming and all this annoying stuff, which just makes me sad, and which is, yeah, annoying, sad. I don't want to discuss so much global warming today because, yeah, otherwise I just get angry and annoyed, and I don't want to do this today. So yeah, just wanted to mention this. And speaking of the lab, let's talk about very um, I don't know. Is this hilarious or is this sad? It's really it's hard to say if it's sad or hilarious, but new recipes unlocked. Check your recipe book. This is just hilarious. This definitely is just hilarious. Oh dear, Minecraft. Why? Just why? Weird. Just weird. Wait, I need some leaves. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is sad or hilarious, but our lab, well, one of our labs has a serious problem, and that serious problem is that the roof is no longer waterproof. So when we get strong and heavy rain, then it might be possible that some water gets into the building. So we had to basically evacuate a room, so we had to bring out all of the equipment we had in there. Normally this room was used for some courses, for some classes, and yeah, now we had to store the computers somewhere else because this room had to be closed due to water getting into the building. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and yeah, I don't know. This is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So yeah, and in the lab, in the main lab, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have some signs next to some light switches that say don't use those light switches, or you might be in danger because you can. Have I overlooked something somewhere? Right here. You might be endangered of dying or so. So yeah, and I mean the same thing also I noticed as I was in grabbing lunch in one of the old Mensa. And the old Mensa building also has some leaks in the roof, so it was dropping from the ceiling. Well, it's some weeks ago because we haven't had rain in quite a long time, so I really miss rain. It's way too dry out here, and yeah, I really miss the rainy June. Normally June was such a rainy month, and it was just fantastic because the temperatures were quite high. I don't really like rain when it's around 0 centigrade, because when it's around freezing and you just have some drizzle, this is just annoying. But when it's, I don't know, 17 to 20 centigrade or so and it's drizzling, well, then it's a little bit too humid. But yeah, I enjoyed the rainy June, but now we have just dry and sunshine, which is sad. And yeah, so I miss rain. I really miss rain, and I hoped they said from Thursday to Friday there will be thunderstorms, so I hoped for thunderstorm and rain, but no. Once again, the thunderstorm was cancelled for my region, of course, so no rain. At least it got a little bit cooler. So yeah, this lab thing with the leaking roof is interesting, and the most well, it's not hilarious, it's sad, but the last few meetings we had, the last few team meetings of our research group started. All right, how many students have died in our lab? And I mean, yeah, there's a very high snark level, there's a very high level of sarcasm, But yeah, it's just hilarious when you think about all those problems we have there, and yeah, then we should do some teaching and research and all this fun stuff. But we also have a leaking roof, so I'm surprised. I heard some workers the other day, and they were using some, I don't know, torches or so in order to apply new stuff to the roof to, I don't know if they fixed the leaks or if they are really renovating the roof or so. But yeah, they were doing something, and I was really surprised that they haven't set the entire building on fire or so. This would have been, oh dear, this would have been really something. So yeah, that's so much about this. Okay, 3 cobblestone. Oh yes, I got some cobblestone here, which is just grand, which is super grand and just fantastic. It's not that fantastic that I forgot to empty my inventory. So let's leave the dirt here so that I can at least carry that much of cobblestone. I can maybe leave the sugar here to have another stack of cobblestone. Okay, can I leave something else here? Not really. Well, I can leave the lily pad here. Okay, nice. By the way, it's really nice to be back in the mountain home. I enjoy my mountain home, so wow, let's enjoy all the various rooms I have built, because the mountain home is more or less finished. Oh yes, the blue roof. The blue ceiling. I completely forgot about this, that I used blue wool for this. This is awesome. And right, mountain sheep. I also got my mountain sheep. This is also cool. Hey, this is cool. I'm super excited. That's great. It's great to be back again, to see this again. So my museum, my tree museum. That's awesome. This is cool. I'm happy. Okay, let's go to bed. I'm also happy that I got some questions from Matthew, because aside from those weather-related topics, I don't have so much to talk about today, and so I'm really happy that mountain sheep are happy. This is good, and I can now leave this place again, which is also good. I'm super happy that I got some questions, so that I have something to talk about, which is all the time nice. So let's do what? Let's get to the horse and be super careful that we are not getting ambushed by. Oh dang it! There's a skeleton. That's exactly what I'm talking about. By getting ambushed by things, by stuff. Like that guy. Right, so much about that guy. The lead. The lead is really the problem. Well, the shield is about to break. I can get rid of that bone. Put that bone here. Right now I have a free inventory slot. This is good. So I'm super happy that I got some questions, and if you do have a question or topic or something I should discuss, just let me know in the comment section, and I will try my very best to discuss and answer and do something with that topic. So this would be awesome. Oh yes, I remember that once I built a bridge to get some new sheep to the top of my mountain home. All right, Matthew's first question. Do you learn how to code to make your game? I guess so. If so, which language do you use? Coding. Coding was. I, I haven't really learned coding in order to make the game. My initial coding and coding skills in general I learned were because I was just interested, because I wanted to do some scripting on my own. This was even before I went to university. So I self-taught some coding knowledge. At university during my bachelor's program, I had some computer science classes. Well, there were just some minor classes, because my bachelor's program was theater and media, and I also had, well, I visited some informatics classes basically. So yeah, computer science played a certain role in my bachelor's program. So there I learned a little bit more, and so I basically got this knowledge just by doing. No, this. Oh wait, can I right click? No. How to do this now? I don't think this works this way. So horse, don't run away. But yeah, so by just doing stuff, by having the idea I want to do stuff, I already learned a little bit. And programming the game, coding the game, we decided to design the game, to build the game with Unity. So we made the game with Unity. You can just grab Unity, and yeah, of course you need some coding language for Unity, but there are great tutorials. You can use JavaScript as well as C# for Unity, and so this is super cool. And in general, I would really recommend, if you want to get your hands on game design, on doing some game development, try out Unity or the Unreal editor, because yeah, both computer game development frameworks you can basically get for free and just use them. There are plenty of good tutorials made by Unreal and by Unity, so they really show you in a good way how to implement something, and they have great tutorials, so you can learn a lot. And yeah, by doing so you then can of course learn a little bit how you can do some coding. And yeah, this is really what I would recommend in case you want to. I hope I'm doing this right now. Okay, I lost another shovel. That's a shame. Okay, let's finish this, and then I can see if I got it right or if I did something wrong. But yeah, so that's basically my story, and yeah, really, I can just recommend it. Try out Unity, try out Unreal. Unreal has the advantage that they also have the blueprint editor. With a blueprint editor, you don't really need to do any programming at all, more or less. So it's quite intuitive to get something done, but you of course need a lot of practice to operate the blueprint editor properly. I think I will end here, because then you have arrived at Monument Valley, and from here on you can explore Monument Valley. So I think that this path is finished for now, which is good. I have some free inventory slots, so I can do some fishing. Let's do fishing here. So yeah, I don't have so much practice with the Unreal Engine. I started to look into the blueprint editor. I started to follow a tutorial, but yeah, I haven't finished it, but it's quite intuitive. It's quite easy to use this. I have more experience with Unity, so yeah, it's pretty cool, and you can do a lot of things with Unity, so just give it a try. The great thing about Unity and Unreal is that they have all the important features. So they have a graphics engine, so you don't have to write or develop a renderer, and they have player controllers, so you just need to basically select the player controller, and also they provide cameras, so it's pretty easy to just create a rudimentary virtual 3D environment and to walk around there. So getting started is super easy, super simple, and yeah, that's what I can just recommend. And yeah, in the implementation of my training game was done in form of student projects, which is also super cool, because there you get basically a lot of work power, and that's super nice. So for instance, the VR version of my training game was developed as a bachelor thesis. So this of course is super cool. But yeah, if you really want to get your hands on doing some coding or so, try out Unity, try out the Unreal editor. Both are good. As I said, my game is made. Ooh, a new fishing rod. Luck of the Sea, Unbreaking 3. Ooh, this is nice. Maybe we are lucky when we are using this fishing rod. So yeah, so much about this. I hope this has answered your question. And yeah, just ask another one if you like to know more about game design or so. It's I'm all the time happy about this. All right, yes, I think I can answer the next question. Do you have any blogs, websites to recommend as a source of space news? It is always interesting when you discuss about space news. I'm happy that you find it interesting. The primary source I use is spaceflightnow.com. So spaceflightnow.com, just one single word, nothing in between, just spaceflightnow.com. They have an amazing selection of space news, and they also cover launches from from prominent launch sites, but they cover launches from India, they cover launches from Roscosmos, so the Russian space agency. So it's not just centered around NASA and the European Space Agency or so. So okay, we are losing light, so we need to go. We need to return to the horse. And yeah, this is my my main source. The other source I use is Twitter. I of course follow all those prominent space agencies and their related projects. So for instance, I follow the Curiosity rover, and by doing so, Twitter is also a great source for space news, because when they have something new, something exciting to talk about, then they of course tweet about it, and this is where you then realize, or where you get the information. Okay, there's something going on, and then you can check it out. You can click on the link, or you can search for additional information. So yeah, this is really those are my main sources for spaceflight news. Also spaceflight, oh dear, there's a creeper. Spaceflight Now is also having, but I think this is not as free. Let's close the gates. Hi, sorry, I have to deny you, Mr. Udia. Mr. Creeper, this was Udia. Okay. guess the creeper... I hope I'm not getting surprised by another creeper. This would be not that great. Alright, I'm quite sure I can't go to bed when there are monsters nearby. Or can I do this? I don't know. But yeah, those two things are my main sources. Spaceflight Now also has... not Asteroid Now. Asteroid Now would be weird. Astronomy Now, right. There you can get a little bit more information about astronomy, of course, but I think, I'm not entirely sure if this is completely free. I don't think so. I don't think it's as free as spaceflightnow.com. But yeah, it's also interesting to check out this site. Then I can also recommend The Bad Astronomer. The Bad Astronomer is also very interesting. He has an interesting perspective on all those things. So yeah, check out those things. I hope I don't forget to put links to those websites. Well, Twitter, I think you already know how to operate Twitter, but I will put links to Spaceflight Now and to The Bad Astronomer into my video description. And yeah, with this, we are at the end of this episode. So I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!
Thank you.